teenagers, and they are so expensive, and they will take all my money, and they don't even pretend to like me. Seriously, I'm broke. I didn't even realize how broke I was until last year somebody stole my identity, and it ruined her life. Now she has lousy credit rating. And I couldn't afford to put him in like hockey or golf or anything that grand. I had to put him in soccer. The soccer moms are insane. They're like, oh my god, we're gonna do fundraising, it's gonna be awesome, we're gonna let 649 and kick the ball and outside, here come the players. High five, 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 you're tall, high five. High five, high five, high five. My kid scores, I just honk from my car. Then the ref screams at me, get the car off the field. I don't know what I'm doing as a mom anymore. I have no idea. Seriously. First of all, can I just say, for the record, kids do not look like their parents anymore. It is bizarre. My daughter had a sleepover. All the parents showed up the next morning, right? There's a guy at my door. He has blonde hair, blue eyes, right? White guy. He's like, I'm here to pick up Kaya. Kaya is Japanese, right? This guy looks like a Nazi, right? And I'm like, oh, are you a friend of the family? He's like, no, I'm the father. And I'm like, oh, so Kaya's adopted, right? He's like, no, I'm the biological father. And I'm like, oh, so I'm a racist. I didn't even know I was a racist. I had no idea. I don't even feel like a racist. Like, I'm not even good at my own race. Seriously. Like, I'm Jewish, like you guys couldn't tell. Look at me. But oh my god, I am not a good Jew. Seriously, I love bacon. Like, I love it so much, I didn't even know we couldn't eat it until like a year ago. Like, I'm Jew light. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm diet Jew. I'm Jew zero. With my kids, I'm like, you're Jewish, now go to bed, Santa's coming. I am not a good Jew. My husband is a better Jew than me. Yeah, and he's a Catholic. I realized, though, I had raised a worse Jew than myself, because someone came up to my 14-year-old son and said, look, there's this free trip you get to take to Israel. It's called the birthright trip, right? If you're a Jew teen, you get to go. It's for free. And you know what he says? He's like, I don't think I can go. Because I haven't been baptized. Like, put on your Jew star. I'm a teenage boy. And there's nothing creepier. Oh my god, I will give it to you guys. I had no idea. I had no idea what you go through puberty. Like, oh my god, because when a woman, a girl, hits puberty, we get breasts. But everything is very private. No one knows, right? We're turned on or bleeding to death. It's true, but you guys, it sounds like my poor son, his voice is changing. He's like, his feet are too big for his body. He's got that creepy jerk porno mustache. Like, chicka bow wow. I feel like I'm living with a hobbit. And then I had to pick him up. Oh my god, weirdest parenting moment. I had to pick him up wasted for the first time. Oh my god, that is a weird moment because you guys don't understand. When you have a newborn, like you guys were so loved as newborns. Like, you're like so precious and so loved. Not so much anymore. But when you were newborns, and then you're little kids and you're like, I love you, mommy. And then I pick him up, he's on some stranger's front lawn like this. Yeah! I run out of my car, I'm like, oh my god, you're wasted. You know what he says? Yeah! And then I realized, I'm like, oh my god, you're high. He's like, I'm not high. I'm like, you're high. He's like, I'm not high. I'm like, you look like you're concentrating. Yeah, my son doesn't do that. He's like, I'm not high. And I'm like, all right, Mr. Not High. Answer me this one question. He's like, what? I'm like, look at me. How badly, huh? Do you want a Big Mac right now? And he's like, I'd love one. But I'm waiting for my mom to pick me up. Go to the car. herpes. I'm like, what? He's like, I think I got the herp. I'm like, you know, you have to kiss someone to get the herp. He's like, oh, I think we're good. And then I heard that seniors are getting STDs. But yeah, because of Viagra, seniors are having, and they're getting STDs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you're 80, do you care that you get herpes? No. If you're already itchy, who cares? Like a feather in their cap is like, oh, I got the herp. Said that's just oatmeal. My husband and I, we've been having this one fight, because I think life is all about perspective. My husband and I, we've been having this one fight, it's now lasted over 13 years. I know, it's just going to keep going until we figure out I'm right. Okay, but this is the fight. It started around the year Y2K, and it was all about what century was it. I said it was the 21st century, he said it was the 20th century until the year 2100. That's the fight. So we're walking down the street, right? He brings it up again. He's like, it's the 20th century. Because that's the way he talks. And I'm furious. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to settle this once and for all. I go up to this stranger on the street where I'm like, I'm sorry to bug you, sir. Excuse me. But do you know what century it is? And the guy's face just drops. And he goes, I know. I